What's poppin' T Squad? It's your girl Keisha, and I'm here with tonight's All Tea All Shade Growing Up Hip Hop Season 6, Episode 5. Before I start, I want to give a shout out to T Squad member Don't Copy My Name. That's her Cash App name. She sent me a little cute, he or she sent me a cute little Cash App gift. So thank you so much for that. Thank you for being a subscriber to my channel and enjoying my platform. Thank you so much for that. Also, I have some behind the scenes tea, quite a bit of behind the scenes tea. So the first part of it is that JoJo got his teeth fixed, y'all. Now y'all know on the show he's had braces or whatever, but here is a close-up picture of his teethuses. This is how his teeth has always looked. He had a big gap. You know, his teeth just weren't really attractive. So he finally decided to go and get some veneers as well as use braces. So here is his new smile. He looks so much better. Thank you, Jesus. God came through for them teethuses. Hallelujah. No, he didn't get veneers. He just got his braces taken off, but his teeth look so much better. So happy for him, and he closed his gap. I normally don't like when people close their gaps because I love gaps on certain people, but in his instance, he needed it closed. Also, Romeo went on a tangent this week on social media, him and his father, and he posted on his IG story, unless it's a competition show, if you want real reality, watch a professional sports league game, NBA, NFL, MLB, etc., live or the Animal Channel. That's the closest you're going to get high. Other than that, enjoy the entertainment as you would if you went to go watch a movie at the theater. I'll continue to educate our people on the business side. Sometimes we don't know what we are signing up for. Live and learn. That's life. Get the fuck out of here with it. You don't know what you signed up for. Reality television has been around now for over 20 years at this point. You know exactly what you're signing up for when you do reality television. Get the hell out of here. You have to be from outer space if you don't know what you're signing up for when you go on a reality show. I don't give a damn how realistic it is. The editors still have the willpower to edit you to make you look how they want you to look. So you can be living your 100% true life on reality television and still get edited and cut to look a certain way. AKA last week when we saw that Brianna and Angela actually did have a good rapport at the party and actually were talking and getting along. The week before that, they cut it to make Angela look like she was being a bitch, like she was being standoffish. So it doesn't matter. So that was a crock of shit. But him and his father went on to, I guess, call themselves Exposing Production with some unedited or behind the scenes or deleted scenes that we didn't get to see on the show. So here it is.
You showed you the raw footage.
No, and guess what? I showed you what you should put up, and you didn't. You put up what you thought the network wanted to see. And the network changed it. So that's what I'm saying. So, like, if we're going to do business, let's do right business. Right. Because it's positive stuff that people want to see. That's what we're going to change the game. Mm-hmm. After the day, we're going to change what people stereotype us. We're not about to be arguing with Angela, nobody, because we got to
I don't think you should.
No, but that's what you want to see on TV.
No, we don't.
Yeah, you do. But that's not.
We want to see Romeo and Angela fall in love. That's what we want to see on TV. Nobody wants anyone to fight. No. We were rooting for them as a couple.
Yeah.
Not as a...
It's no love there.
I know.
She lost her husband.
I know.
Her boyfriend, her baby daddy, she lost him. He got murdered.
I know.
She don't need another relationship right now. Mm-hmm. Think about it. But you guys setting her up with somebody that she don't need that. She need to find herself and do herself and be with her family.
Right.
And that one thing I'm gonna just say though about even the Bible study stuff, I'm not even trying to do that on this show because this whole season they took my faith in God and played with it. Yeah. I seen so many people, they played with that, and then on the flip side made a whole, like all the promo was like religion driven.
Yeah. Well, that's it. You know what? In the end, God will make the enemies your footstool. Remember, that's what's gonna happen because we haven't did nothing negative or wrong to nobody. We try to keep the peace. To be honest with you, and we laughed at a lot of stuff because it was childish stuff that people was angry about. Mm-hmm. So
that's a very good word you just said.
My thing is, I heard exactly what they're saying, but let's not forget that Romeo, you started all this. You started all this when you decided to jump on camera and bash Angela to her sister instead of saying it to her face. None of this would be going on right now if you would have said whatever you had to say to Angela, or when she confronted you, you could have said what you had to say, but you kept on running from it. And that's why we're at where we're at right now. What Master P said about, them trying to hook them up together to create this love story, that's been their story for the last 5 seasons. Will they, won't they, between Angela and Romeo. They've been doing this since season 1. He was very much right with saying that's the last thing that she needs right now. True, but you the same nasty nigga that got up there last night saying that last episode saying your son could have taken advantage of her and being so nasty and disgusting about the situation. So I just don't like the fact that they've got on here trying to paint themselves as the victim when they fucking started all this. None of this would be going on if your son didn't act like a pussy. Sorry, not sorry. Romeo, you started all this. They wanted to finish it. You didn't want to, so stop it. And then the whole religion thing, nobody was trying to make fun of your religion. It was funny because you set up her time so she didn't respond to your daily prayers or whatever the case may be, and you once again made something out of a mountain out of a molehill. Boy, get out of here. So stop it. I didn't feel like they exposed the network, exposed production, trying to make it seem like what we're seeing is fake. I didn't see anything being exposed. Nothing was exposed in that little behind the scenes clip that they tried to put out there to expose the network and to expose the production. I feel like they need to try again. So Sam then went on his Instagram and said, was on the show before Twist High, and if you haven't noticed, I make their storyline hence why they always got my name in their mouth, not the other way around. First of all, he said they are THERE when it's supposed to be THEIR. Go back to school, little baby. Please go back to school. So Twist got in his comment section and said, hey, man, say, man, just leave it alone. I got 2 big old strikes in the state of California. I can't technically, do it myself anymore. But, hey, there's your final warning. Sam then came back and said to him, LOL, that was cute. What was that threat number 4? So Lil Twist said, say less, ma'am. Not ma'am. I'm weak. So I don't want Lil Twist to get in trouble behind fucking this little nigga up, but Sam the type of nigga that gotta be fucked up real quick in order to get him to shut the fuck up, because he think everything's for play, and he needs to get body slammed real quick. So then Egypt went to social media on her IG and posted, I respect myself enough to walk away from anything that no longer serves me, grows me, or makes me happy. It's time for me to rise from the ashes from being falsely represented to you, the people I love most, which is why I've decided to resign from growing up hip-hop. Bye, for girl. We tired of seeing your little dumb ass on our screens every week anyway, little girl. You look dumb, and ain't nobody represented your ass. We saw exactly what the fuck we saw, which is that you a goddamn dummy. So bye-bye. Don't nobody miss you. And I wonder, is Lil Sam gonna leave with her too? I know he came out months ago saying that he was gonna quit the show. I wouldn't be surprised if we still saw him on the show next season, child, because he looked like the type of nigga that'll still do the show without her. So then Twist took the social media to say, I'm gonna keep it 100. I find it kind of fake that now, after 5 seasons, these people talking about how they being portrayed. I ain't been on a full 2 seasons. These producers don't know me like they know y'all. Y'all been in business with these folks way longer than I have, trying to make it seem to the masses that this shit is all scripted and written up to look like the way it's actually being shown. Listen, people, this shit is 100% real, which I believe. Of course, the producers gonna do their job to keep up with what we are giving them day after day. So if it is fake, why don't I look like a weird ass crybaby that's bitching over a joke? Or why I don't like a nigga that paint his face and wear press-on nails? Ooh, that's because y'all all need to go back to school. I'm only give these producers and the people that watch what I want them to see. Can't trick Twist. Exactly. Moral of the story, only give off what you want the world to see and don't get mad when they see it and make an opinion on it. It's TV. Hashtag it was all good just a week ago. Hashtag now it's an act. Now it's an act. Some cool niggas on the some grown no cool. Now we get to see something entertaining. I know some of you in the comment section last night was saying that the fight was that the conversation between Egypt and Brianna was supposed to go one way and then it escalated. This is not Love and Hip Hop, people. Growing Up Hip Hop is not one of those types of reality show where it's scripted. Do they know we're going to film on this day and time? We're going to talk about such and such? Yes. But this is not what Love and Hip Hop is. So on tonight's episode, and once again, like I said, I agree with everything that Lil Twist had to say. Ain't nothing about this show fake. Y'all just mad at the edit that y'all have been given, and once again, they can only edit what you give them. So we pick up exactly where we left off last week with Lil Easy telling the Simmons that Master P wants all of them to come talk to Romeo. Angela want to know why he has his dad involved when he's a grown-ass man, and I want to know that too. Romeo damn near 30 years old. Why the fuck you want to run into your daddy about every goddamn thing, but you supposed to be so grown and so mature and so spiritual? So Easy tells them that Rome has a problem with Angela, JoJo, and Twist. Denise, JoJo's wife, wants to know why he has a problem with JoJo and asks, is it because he stood up for Angela? And Easy says yes. JoJo says he doesn't have a problem talking to them, but he doesn't want to be talked over, and because Master P and Dame Dash got a problem with talking over folks, and ain't nobody got time for that. We grown just like you are. You're not about to be talking to me crazy. So Easy say P feels you shouldn't have gotten into her situation, and JoJo said if I shouldn't have gotten involved in her situation, then why is he getting involved in his sons? And I want to know exactly the same thing. Ain't that the pot calling the kettle black? It makes absolutely no sense. So Angela says, has he reached out to people, or does he have his dad doing the work? Lil Easy say, did you get an email? Nobody got an email. Everybody, he lying. He ain't sent nobody nothing. JoJo like, he ain't even got my email to send me an email. And I was like, we all knew that he didn't send them no damn email, because if he had sent them an email, then why would he ask Lil Easy to go and then tell the whole entire cast that he wants to have a conversation with him? Once again, you look like a bitch. Once again, you like a pussy. Once again, you like a little girl that you as a grown man can't reach out to these people and say, hey, on this day and time, I want to have a conversation with each of you. Why do you got somebody else doing your bidding like you 5 years old? Like, you look crazy, little Romeo. So, Lil Easy say, Angela, he feels you blew it out of proportion when you talked about it on camera. And I'm like, how could she have blew it out of proportion when you discussed it on camera with her sister of all people? Like, none of what Romeo and Master P says makes sense. So even Angela say he started the conversation on camera. Let's call him. So she picks up her phone. She calls him. She shows the camera that she's calling him. He does not answer the phone. So once again, my nigga, what do you want people to do? Kiss your ass? So Angela say he doesn't like the reputation he's getting. And that's exactly what it is. He came off looking like the bad guy. He didn't expect for things to go to the way they did. I don't understand why he didn't expect for things to shift the way they have. And now he doesn't know how to deal with it. So Lil Easy say, he was like, he could have been like my father was. I dogged her. I could have dogged her. I could have been bad. Angela say he wished he could have dogged me. But let's say could have been a bad guy in what way? Lil Easy say took advantage in a vulnerable situation. Angela is clearly upset at this point, and she was like, what situation? And Lil Easy say, when I say that, it's because of the situation you've been in. Angela was like, and Lil Easy say he felt like if he was a wrong individual, he could have taken advantage of you in that sense. Angela, you could tell, was so hurt. Like, she started sweating. She was so hurt that he said some nasty ass shit like that. Angela said he could have never played with my heartstrings because it's not there. It's nothing. For him to even think that is disgusting. It's real disrespectful. He's not going to disrespect me or my family, and I'm not going to film about him anymore, which I don't blame her. Like, at this point, I don't even want to act like this nigga is even alive, because, like, no way do you think you about to say some crazy ass shit like that, and I'm going to even acknowledge your presence at this point. So at that point, it seemed like the Simmons clans were going to come to the meeting the following day, because Angela was like, she was going to make it clear that if he said something disrespectful, she was getting up and leaving. So Sam and Egypt go to see Pepper. Pepper is mad that she fought and plans to check her on the situation. When Pepper confronts her, Sam makes it clear that he didn't have anything to do with it and goes outside to smoke. I'm like, nigga, you had everything to do with it because you was the one that amped her up to do the shit. And I'm like, Egypt, you so dumb. You don't even see the shit that this little nigga does. So Egypt say, I feel she does this thing where she antagonizes people. She didn't antagonize you, sweetheart. She was trying to talk some sense to your dumb ass. So she said she got up and I hit her twice. Pepper say, I wanted to stop. This is destroying our family. It's very scary that my baby actually threw a blow. What are you doing? And then it goes to Bree and Twist. They call Vanessa. You know, this is on the little interlude part. Vanessa says that she received a forwarded message from production that of an email that Romeo sent basically saying he wanted to meet everybody, but he never sent it out to everyone. Production forwarded to them. So Twist and Boogie go shopping. Lil Easy joins them and tells them about the talk with Romeo and P and how they got a problem with Twist and the ICDC joke. I was like, that nigga should have went to ICDC college his goddamn self, because that nigga can't pronounce the word single for shit. Have you ever watched him on X on the Beach? That nigga say singles, all my singles. I'm like, nigga, it's single, not sangle, you fool. So Easy tells them about the meeting. Twist say, tell him to call me personally. They can't come communicate nothing to no other man and think I'm gonna move because such and such said to do so. That's not how I was raised. And I was like, you better read them for filth, Twist. How you got more sense than everybody? So Twist say, all this Angela and Romeo shit is tired and I'm about to start acting up. I'm tired of that weak ass nigga. And I was like, yes, Twist. So Boogie say Romeo is bugging. I say we have a meeting with Romeo without his pops because that's like his bodyguard. Twist says that all they wanted because now I feel like I gotta look over my back for little Romeo and everybody in his class at ICDC college. That little nigga so disrespectful. So Sam and Egypt finished telling Pepper about the fight, and they hype her up to make her believe that Brianna was all in Egypt's face, standing over her, pointing her finger in her face. Did she point her finger in her face? Yes. But was she hovering over her and trying to intimidate her? Absolutely not. And once again, Pepper fell for the bait, and she think that, you know, now Egypt had a right to do what she did. I hate everybody. Boogie tells Bree and Twist that he and Romeo never kicked it outside of the show, so he never really looked at him like a friend on one of the interludes. Then we see Boogie call Bree and tell her what happened with Master P and that Romeo and Lil Easy, with Master P, Romeo, and Easy, and that they're going to do this meeting. So Vanessa goes to see JoJo. JoJo's like, I just saw the episode. I didn't know people was talking to you about me. Nobody said anything to me that day. I wasn't trying to make nobody scared. So he had, at that point, while they were filming, saw the episode where Master P asked to speak to Vanessa and was low-key, well, not even low-key, and was shading JoJo to her face and even in his confessionals. So Vanessa invited Brianna to come over. Vanessa asked her if she going to the meeting, and she was like, yeah. Brianna then showed them Romeo's last post on social media, which was a subliminal message to them. TT and Tyran, and by the way, I'm so happy to see Brianna getting along with the Simmons class. So TT and Tyran head to Pepper Shoot to tell them the other side of the story on the fight. She tells them that Egypt felt threatened. Tyran tries to make her see that Brianna only came at Egypt because of Sam. TT said if Brianna would have hit Egypt, all hell would have broke loose and this would have been going totally different. Pepper high ass sitting up there cackling and laughing like the shit is funny. Then at the end of the episode, we see Boogie and Bree head to the meeting together. They get there, and the only other person is there is Easy, Lil Easy. Ain't nobody else there. Romeo and Master P ain't there. 45 minutes later, they still ain't there. Romeo says that he was waiting to see if more people was going to show up. But why would you wait in the car? Why would you just go in there and you know other people sitting there waiting on you? That makes absolutely no sense because once again, everything's about him and they're so fucking self-centered. So then they come in there and he got a whole slew of people with him, a whole entourage and the cameraman himself. I'm like, what are you doing? What is this? What are you supposed to be trying to intimidate somebody? Girl, bye. So let me show you how nasty Master P is. They all hugging and speaking, and Bree say, I'm all hot and sweaty now because they've been sitting there waiting. And Master P nasty ass gonna say, what you doing being hot and sweaty? I'm like, ew, she is young enough to be your daughter. Sit your big booty ass down somewhere with you and them hips. Girl, bye. So that was tonight's episode. They're leaving the meeting for next week, and I can't wait to see it because it looked like Boogie Holds is on, and I love that Boogie don't back down from no goddamn body. I'm really not seeing it for Lil Romeo nor Master P. I felt bad for Angela and them. What's his name? Sam and Egypt are fools, and Pepper cokehead. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, hit the notification bell button, and let's talk down below in the comment section. Love you guys. Bye.